Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, going for a little ride on the ZX14R here after the bit of a depressing shock of gassing this thing up at $5 a gallon right now. But what I'm going to talk about real quick on this ride is I'm just wondering what you guys all think about the current trend of motorcycles and this exploding popularity of the smaller performance bikes like the ZX4R. You know, I've been riding sport bikes for about 25 years now, and the trend for the longest time has been bigger the better. The Hayabusa, the ZX12, and this ZX14 coming out. Big bikes, big numbers, the onset of the leader bikes, getting them all set up to where they're at in this day and age, where bikes like my ZX10R and the Panigales and Aprilias and the R1s, CBRs, everything is making 200 horsepower with really not much done to them, just getting them out of the box and doing the normal 1-2 step to them, like a little muffler and stuff. When the leader bikes were coming out, I could think back to, gosh, 2002 when the leader bikes, the R1 was coming out, and that GSX R1000, if they offered a 400, nobody would have bought that thing. And now with the 600s gone, the 1000s kind of filled that gap. You know, they weigh about the same as the 600 from 20 years ago with double the horsepower. I'm just wondering what you guys feel about this trend with the smaller performance bikes. And I'm not talking about the parallel twins, the little bikes that are for the beginners or the commuters and things, but I'm talking like that R7 and the ZX4 that just came out. You know, are these bikes that are driven by the market because, you know, here we are in 2023 and track days are super popular, and that's a great platform. Both of those bikes, that R7 and ZX4R, would be amazing at the track. They make plenty of power. You're not going to go through tires like, you know, every other session. But with the 600s gone and everything, you know, or are the manufacturers driving the people to the track? I mean, what do you guys think about that? You know, I find the market just interesting. Having been on sport bikes for a while now, riding this ZX14 and a ZX10R, you know, even though I'm still really into, you know, I'm not far removed, haven't gone to the track this year, but the ZX4 really doesn't appeal to me. And I'm not sure if it does to other people in my generation. I'd be interesting if you guys want to chime in the comment section and let me know. Or is this something that the newer, younger generation of people who are just going a different route? I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know what you think. I mean, that ZX4R looks like a great little bike. Tons of technology on it. You know, it makes the horsepower numbers of a 600 from, you know, back in the mid-90s to the early 2000s. I mean, 85 horsepower all uncorked. That's about like a CBR. Oh, I think that'd be a CBR 600 F3 and one of the SRAD 600s, you know, that 98 2000. You know, that old golden age that I grew up in with the 600s getting a new model every 2 or 3 years has kind of gone by the wayside. So, you know, we're looking at this R7 and ZX4R now. We're probably going to be looking at this same bike for a few years. But I digress. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother ride. But what do you guys think about this ZX4R? Is it something that's appealing to you? Or really is that just a niche market you're going to skip over and go right to a leader bike with some modes on it and stuff that, you know, will get you there? That last thing on that bike, that ZX4R, that thing is definitely not cheap. The appeal of that bike is not that it's an inexpensive bike. And I can't remember the number offhand, but I do know it was somewhat of a sticker shock when I saw the cost of it, of what they were looking for that bike. Anyways, so not a long talk, a little bit of a short ride. It's only 60-some degrees here again, and where I'm at riding. So hey, thanks for checking back in. got more content coming out just about daily right now. Got good stuff. Check out the things I got on the King of the Streets as I kind of whooped the smackdown on that buddy of mine again. And we're doing some stuff with the Rabiconda. So hey, thanks for checking in. I will see you guys next time.